Call Allah, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. We give you all praise, Father, because the Lord is working. I want to give double honor to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone who were well, man. And shalom to the hopeful elect out there and the elect lady and your children. Now look at this face real good. I want y'all to look at this face. This is a face of fear. Look at it real good. And I believe through the Spirit that this man is an Edomite, you know, because I've discerned through the Spirit that he's you know, he has his dislikes against the tribes, you know, sound bites. You know, you discern certain words that he uses, you know, and if I'm wrong, forgive me, Lord, but I truly believe he's an Edomite, and that's the face of fear. All right? I'm going to play this. I want y'all to listen because these Russian warships has arrived. They're arriving. They're right in the backyard. They're telling Babylon the Great, look, we in your backyard. Just like you in our backyard, threatening us, supplying weapons to Ukraine, taking our assets and giving our assets to them, freezing our assets. Babylon the Great has declared war, signing bills, you know, to give Ukraine weapons. NATO, the European Union is trying to surround Russia borders through Poland and these different Germany and different NATO countries. Well, Putin is not sitting back and allowing this, so he's doing the same thing, man. So this thing is getting intensified, brothers. You know, we are at the end. May the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushai have mercy on us. But listen, you know, we're one more day closer to the return of our Lord. We are living in that time. We are living in that time, brothers. Listen and look at the fear of this man. Look at that. That's what you call fear.
We will let them put the boots on the necks of our brothers and sisters, and we will sit there and watch them because it's not.
First of all, my brothers and sisters are those that are part of the hopeful elect and the elect lady and their children, all right? You Babylonians and you two-third wicked Israelites, you're going to be destroyed.
On your neck. Russian warships are about to make it just a couple hundred miles south of the United States of America. We are about to have Russian warships the closest that they have been to U.S. territory in a very long time in a military capacity of this size. Russia is letting America know right now that they are in our backyard. They are right next to us, and they are allowed to be, just like we are inside of Russian territory with Ukraine and with NATO. Now, I'm not surprised at all if Russia leaves a couple of things behind. They have alluded to it here that they will be leaving weapons of massive amounts of destruction to their allies, and that would be Cuba. They will probably leave these weapons right at our doorstep so that when the United States of America finally steps its toe just further over the line, finally goes to war openly with Russia or openly with China, Russia has this play in their playbook already. Let's get to some of the nitty-gritty here. Russian warships are scheduled to arrive in Cuba this week. The Cuban government announced that the fleet includes 3 separate naval vessels and a nuclear-powered, nuclear weapon-capable submarine. The United States has been monitoring these movements, which are a part of Russia's larger military exercise in the Caribbean.
Yeah, they got the Poseidon and one of them warships, submarine warships. All right, Poseidon. I really don't. Poseidon, nuclear, Russia, Slovakia. Bear with me, all right? Okay. Right. Okay, you can see one nuclear-armed Poseidon torpedo could decimate a coastal city. Russia wants 30 of them. And it's called the Poseidon. So, one of these nuclear nukes could take out a city itself. So this is what's in these submarines that's going to be over there, and the warships. So as you can see, things are getting hot. It's getting hot. All right, let's get some scriptures. Let's go to the book of Isaiah. Isaiah. All right, 13. All right, let me see where I want to start at, because this whole chapter is powerful. All right, let's see, democracy, all right. All right, and I will punish the world for their, let me see, and it should be the children also. Behold, here we go. Let's start at 17. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, and that would be today, the modern Russians today. But when you go into the history, you got to study and go into the geographic locations and go into the ancient history, So, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which should not regard silver, and as for gold, they should not delight in it. Their bows also should dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare the children. And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, we read that earlier in another lesson, Isaiah 47, where the Lord says, sit thou in silent and darkness, thou shalt not be called tender and delicate, and thou shalt not be the lady of kingdoms, because America is that lady. She represents the top of all kingdoms, all right? And here, Isaiah also is prophesizing about America, Babylon the Great, calling her the glory of kingdoms. And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency shall be as when God, the Most High, Yahweh, overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. All right? So this precept right here is a clear indication showing you that it's not talking about ancient Babylon. All right? Because ancient Babylon, today, it's Iraq. And we know Iraq is still thriving to this day, man. And this is a dark saying for Babylon, the great America, man. So listen to Scary Boy.
U.S. officials believe that this deployment is a message to the higher-ups inside of the U.S. military. Cuba has emphasized that these ships...
This guy right here, he's one, the way I read him through the spirit, he's one of those guys. Like, if you guys watch the movie Civil War, I didn't watch it yet. I don't, but I'm gonna watch it. But there's a scene, they showed a scene on the trailer where these Americans are running, and they need help, and they run into these vigilantes or whatever. And, they got guns and everything. And, when I'm doing a lesson, it's just Satan, God damn it, man. Salaki brothers, you know what I'm saying? But, there's a scene where, the people that was running, they looking for help. They're like, we're Americans. And the guy that's pointing a gun at them, he's like, what kind of American are you? So this guy right here, he I discern he's one of those. He's one of them. Like, you run into his house, he got the AK pointing at you. He'll kill you on sight. He ain't trying to help. Then that's how it's gonna be. It's gonna be to each his own. People are gonna try to just worry about them and their family. It's gonna get real dark out here, man. A lot of death. God damn, man. Just hate these family group chats, yo. You know what I'm saying? Salaka, brothers. But let's play a little bit.
Will not be carrying weapons of mass destruction, and they pose no threat to the region. Now, let me tell you, it is absolutely a secret which submarines carry nuclear weapons, which ones are capable of deploying them at any time, which ones have them on, which ones don't.
And this guy right here, he gonna be destroyed. He think he good. He probably got like one of them little bunkers. He got a little money. He's been prepping. But Yahweh Shem Yahshua is gonna get him.
Which planes have them ready, which ones don't. They're not just going to be letting their allies and letting everyone know. That is a trade and military secret that you won't know about, likely, until you see the mushroom cloud. Now, can you imagine? You're sitting there enjoying the Florida beaches for a moment. You look at the horizon. You tell your family how nice it is. Yeah, things are getting bad out there in the world. But as you watch that sun dip its crest right below the horizon, that's when the mushroom cloud goes up. A giant wave of radiation washes over the beaches and washes over your family. It's caught on thousands and thousands of cellular cameras across the shoreline. It's rebroadcasted. People have nowhere to go. There are no shelters like that in Florida. You dig down, you get sand. You dig a little further, you get water. So what happens next? Do we enact the mutual destruction agreements that we have had? Nobody really knows, but there is a lot of inclination or ideas that we won't, that we, the United States of America, will allow Russia to use a nuclear weapon, and because of the greater good, we will do nothing. Russia will become the next supergiant. Russia and China collectively.
And that's the thing, man. These Russians and Moab, in their mind, they thinking like, well, we're gonna be the next superpower. Nah, not at all. No. Let's go to Daniel, chapter 4. This matter. No. That's not what I want. I want Daniel 2. I think it is 17. No. So take the kingdom. Damn, Damn, that's crazy. Let me see. These are classic scriptures, and I forget because I haven't even, something. Salaki, brothers. It's probably Daniel 7 and 18. Let me see. Here we go. Daniel 7 and 18, I said it. But the scripture said, but the saints of the Most High should take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever. Now, when you go to Daniel 2, let's go up down to 40. As you can see, it says, Rome, and the fourth kingdom shall be strong as iron, for as much as the iron breaketh the pieces, and subdueth all things, and as iron breaketh all these, shall it break in pieces and bruise. And whereas thou sawest the feet and toes, part of potter's clay and part of iron, the kingdom should be divided, but there should be in it of the strength of the iron. For as much as thou sawest the iron mixed with the miry clay. And this is the 10 horns. This is NATO and the EU. With the beast system, America is involved. And as the toes of the feet were part iron and part of clay, so the kingdom should be partly strong and partly broken. And whereas thou sawest the iron mixed with miry clay, thou shalt mingle themselves with the seed of men, but they shall not cleave one to another, even as iron is not mixed with clay. And we see that division as well. That's being fulfilled right now. But the point is here, verse 44. And in the days of these kings shall the Most High of heaven, Yahweh, set up a kingdom. All right, as you can see, the divine kingdom right here. That's what we're looking for. That's where we're about to head, brothers. You know, Yahweh is coming to establish his divine kingdom on the earth. All right? This is what we're looking for. We're waiting for this day. Abaratazah, Yahweh. And in the days of these kings shall the Most High Yahweh of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed. And the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms. It shall never, and it shall stand forever. See? So we go to Revelation and we go to 11, and let me see, and the four saying and give right here, verse 15. And the seventh angel sounded, and there were great voices in heaven saying, the kingdoms of this world are become the kingdoms of our Lord and of his Hamashiach Yahushai. He shall reign forever and ever. That's it, man. That's it. So this scary boy right here, your kingdom, you've been living good. More likely, you've been living a good American life, you know. And this is for all you Edomites like this guy, you know. Your time is up. Your time is up. You know. You devils, you Edomites been reigning for too long in wickedness. Your time is up.
We do have some breaking news regarding China. China says that Taiwan's leaders are pushing it into a perilous situation of war and danger that will bring us into World War III. The FBI has shown the largest sting operation, revealing Joseph Cox's upcoming book, Dark Wire, shows how the FBI secretly operated something called ANOM. It's a secure, secret phone network. It's used to spy on criminals. I'm sure it never spied on Americans. For 3 years, ANOM granted law enforcement officials unparalleled access to criminal communications, all while navigating typical tech startup challenges like shipping, manufacturing, and customer service. The operation was so successful, it had to be shut down. Now, if you believe that, I owe you another wink there. What it was just deleted and rolled over into something else. Apps like Signal, now in use. The tech landscape for criminals, they say, continues to evolve, and law enforcement and the federal government need to have the tools to watch what is happening. I have a viewer right in here from Jesus Gonzalez. Good morning, Brad. I remember you saying that AI will take over everyone's job.
I don't want to keep listening, but you see it, brothers. It's getting hot, man. And the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahshai be with us. Call Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All praise and glory and honor to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And shalom to the Ophelet out there and the elect lady, keeping you on the watch, keeping you in the watch and the news, man. Things getting hot. Our kingdom is right around the corner, but we got to go through the rough. Got to go through the Jacob's trouble, but the Lord is going to be with us. Shalom.